This video is intended for audiences who are 13 and over. If you are not 13 and over, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online.
Tariq, hey.
Hey.
Hey, there's a mystery afoot. As this mystery ends...
Damn it, we were about to say let's make the same fucking joke. Fuck.
Hey, that's good. That's good. That shows our dynamic with each other, right? That's what people want in a podcast. When the host and the guests have a good dynamic.
And just say the same thing to each other back and forth.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. And definitely not echo each other in any way.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so William's dead this week. Nobody knows what happens to him. We don't know where his body is. He turned out Find My iPhone and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so maybe we'll get him back. Maybe we won't. Don't know what's that looking like. Still don't know when these are being uploaded, by the way. Because the episode, by the time this gets recorded, hey, episode 1, still not uploaded.
I guess so.
Yeah, because these are super on the back burners for us right now. But I feel like we definitely have to... Hey, you know what the funny is? I feel like we're going to upload the Veil stuff before we ever upload this stuff, unironically.
Yeah.
Because this stuff isn't as important as the Veil stuff when that comes out. Because that stuff it turns out to be super, super important.
Yeah, well, boy, I mean, to be fair, this mystery shit, like, I don't even know what to say about it, because, like, here we are at the end, and it's like, did this really happen? Was this all a fever dream? And it seems like they're really intent on it not being a fever dream.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Even though they could have just had it out and been like, huh, anyway, it was all a dream.
What a fun non-canon adventure for us.
Have Journey play in the background and have Iki wake up in a train, but nope. It is canon.
I mean,
like, boy, by the end of it, I was like, so do you think Suzu's going to real jail, Futo jail, or Phoenix jail?
All right, boy.
Like,
one of those jails she can easily get out of, right?
Probably 2 of those jails she could easily get out of.
Yeah, that's true. Boy, I wasn't expecting the fact that this thing to have a post-credit scene.
Oh, well, the minute George looked at the fucking camera, boy. So, here's my theory about all this shit. I don't think that, this is fucking, like... I don't think that this is going to... This being as anachronistic as it is, I feel like I can kind of be okay with it. But this... I don't want to, like, super predict, but I'm definitely feeling like we're gonna have a Kamen Rider Oblivion by the end of this fucking series.
You think this Barrett Rex reprint toy we told an intern to repaint to black behind the stage? Right? To be like, hey,
Iki's not allowed to be using it anymore anyway, so we might as well repaint
it. Right, boy. Hey, I was amazed how the fact that they ended with a teaser saying, "Hey, the repaint Barrett Rex stamp might come back. Who knows?"
Yeah, I mean the fucking. At first, I was like, I thought he was just like copying, like the minute I saw flash drive, I was like, oh. He got a fucking Gaia memory, and it's like, oh no, he's just copying the data so he can play around with it.
Yeah. And look. Technically, if you think about it, this data is still under his jurisdiction. You think about George still technically owns all this data because
he just took back what he was owed.
Yeah, that's right. Look, like Thomas Edison, your research are now mine, right? I discovered this. Yeah.
Yeah. Boy, that was... It's just... I don't know what to... Boy, this was a weird fucking thing. This is a weird thing.
Yeah, it's really weird how this entire miniseries played out in conjunction to the main series, right? The fact that none of the stuff that they do in this miniseries It's stuff that they do in the actual regular series, right? Because if the regular series was like ZO, right, where every episode you got like, hey, look, check it out. Here's an actor we can afford to get back. Can we get back Forze's actor? Oh no, we can't. He's too expensive now. All right, let's just show the back of his character and call it a day, right?
Yeah, let's show. Hey, this is definitely him. It's just, you know, if we get all the key points, it's all the same.
Yeah, right? It's just so weird how this mystery series presents itself in conjunction to the main series. Wait, that's conjunction, right? Because we know that Revice is an anniversary season, right? It's supposed, quote-unquote anniversary season. It's the anniversary of Kamen Rider, not the anniversary of Reiwa or Heisei or any of that stuff, right?
Right, yeah.
Right, it's just so weird
it's
how
not the end of a generation.
Yeah. How this presents like, hey, look, hey, here's a celebrating 50 years of Kamen Rider in this spin-off series involving another Kamen. But in the main series, the best we got is, hey, look, what costume can we wear this week?
We got that one cop guy from Drive. We've got Axel was okay, great. We've got Bravo and fucking Greedon, who we never apparently stopped developing.
Right? Hey, look, we gotta make up for the fact that we didn't give them real stuff in the TV show, but we
got Kento's dad, not as Kent. We got Kento's dad, not as Kento's dad, but as his other character, famous character, the Snake Orphanoch, everybody's favorite character.
How old is Five now? 2004? 5?
Yes, I was gonna say. I'm pretty sure it's 2005.
Yeah, right. From 18 years ago.
It's way. Hold on.
No, let's see. Hold on.
2003. It's 2003.
Was 3? Hold
2003 to 2004.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that's right. Because Ryuki, I keep Ryuki was 2002 to 2003. That's right. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I forgot. It came after Ryuki. Yeah, I keep thinking Ryuki was was 2003 2004. Because it made more sense in my head because it was the 3rd season, so I assume it started like that. But I forgot that the fact that they started with 0 technically with 2000 to go into 1. All right, there we go. Yeah, no, numbers are hard. Look, the numerical order is hard. But yeah, like, it's just really weird how the mystery has been playing itself out so far, right? Like, they've been doing such a better as like a quote-unquote legacy series, right? Right? Oh yeah, then they just brought back Inverse and the fucking other thing. This episode.
I mean, we knew, they'd done the Invis, hadn't they?
What?
Didn't they do that when they went to the fucking what was that city called? It was, I know the forest was called Helheim, but the
Yggdrasil? Or was that the name of the company?
It might have been Yggdrasil City.
Yeah, but it's just like really just keep bringing back all these suits and everything for
Zawame City.
Zawame City. Yeah, right. Is this where they keep just bringing back? I forgot they were supposed to assume that all this takes place in the same universe year after year, you know?
It's
right?
so... Also, there's so many more... it raises so many more questions than it answers, is the thing. Right? Because it's like... We already knew that it was, like, breaking all the walls by George talking about it. But, like... Iki doesn't bat an eye to, like, the implications of anything that he's learned today.
Oh yeah,
that's fucking insane.
He's also amazed that other Kamen Rider exists, right? He's like,
yeah, but he's
like, oh shit, you're a Kamen Rider.
He's oh, you're a Kamen Rider, huh?
I don't know, man. Also for Kamen Rider Revice.
Yeah, Jesus, like,
what's your demon about?
Yeah, the speed demon. Oh, cool. Jeez, yeah, I just. Oh, man. So anyway, hey, they fucking finally confront Suzu and decide, hey, maybe we won't let you murder a person. Also, her whole reason for revenge, which she explains, is the dumbest fucking shit that I've ever heard, and I fucking hate it. Because it's like, it's one of these things of, oh, well, his competitor was too good, and that's why he died. Bitch, he died from overworking himself. He chose to do that. That's not, like, the George's fault. That's not
also,
the company's fault.
I don't think you're in a position to continue his research, right?
Yeah, I don't... All of a sudden,
I don't think you have a degree in whatever your fiance was studying at this point. Like,
yeah, vice stampology.
Yeah, right?
Also... Also, I like that they just have blank stamps involved now. Like that's just brought up, and it's like, okay, so there are empty vice stamps as well. Good to know. I guess that's where they get stuff from. But also, if she had to stamp the orphanaut, does that mean that George stamped all the Kamen Riders?
Right.
Like,
It's just weird how
where did he get the
how the vice
I
stamp
understand
rules work in this universe, right? Because before George was like, I'm just gonna get some animal DNA and let's see, I like what's a Kamen Rider series I like? Oh fuck, Guy? Yeah, fuck yeah, put that thing together. I'm just gonna insert that subconsciously, insert this into it, right? It's,
hey, Deno, you know what a Deno should be? A fucking elephant.
Yeah, right. Good thing.
Mammoth.
Good thing I have access to mammoth DNA somehow, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it's really weird, right? Because the way that she presents, it's just a blank thing you can just copy and paste into. Like you can just put the data into. Like, oh fuck, I want these. Give me some of these inverse data. Yum 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 yum. Copy. Let me. Fuck. Not inject. What's the thing? The opposite of when you
absorb.
Like if you just, what do you call it? Absorb. Right. If I were to take a needle, stab it, siphon, I guess. Right. Let me just stab you with this vice step and take your genetic.
If you're stabbing someone,
right?
I mean, you're still getting, the needle's still injecting you.
No, you're taking, yeah, not injecting.
Extracting DNA?
Yeah, right? The fact that she has vice, I think I just extract DNA. It's crazy. The fact that this is something we never established within the series for it to do.
Also, I assume that because it didn't... So, she made it sound like... I was kind of confused because she made it sound like she was continuing his research, like he had already started to collect some of them, and the only one that she needed left to collect was the orphanaut. But she was clearly killing motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And, Snake Orphanaut says, you smelled like blood. So, that means that she was also just straight up murdering people. Going through what I can only call a cross-dimensional murder spree.
Yeah. Boy, she must have had a big checklist. She had to kill at least 10 other creatures.
Because it was the power of... let me see if I can pull...
Of 10 different enemy types.
I'm trying to see what the 10 different ones were, because they listed it. They do not list it on the wiki under Oblivion. Wait, Oblivion stamp. Okay, hold on. Nope, it's in Vice stamps. God damn it. That just takes me to Vice stamps. Auxiliary. Oh boy, this is a lot. Okay, this is gonna take me through a lot.
Oh yeah,
of
boy,
stuff.
we keep. It's this is not a good whatchamacallit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Boy, what? Boy, I don't.
Variants. Nope, not there. Auxiliary. Nope. White Leo. Nope. Veil. Nope.
Let's see.
Nope. Control. Command F. Oblivion.
Boy, I'm trying to find it too, boy, and I cannot find what are the 10 enemies.
Was created from it just says it created from the DNA of 10 monsters. God damn it, that's not what I wanted. Oh god. Okay. But
they
anyway,
clearly show what monster it was.
They did. There was if I went back to the scene, because George maps it all out. Fuck. Anyway, point is.
Okay. Oh, here it is. Okay, fine. It's under Kaijin stamp. So we are okay. So they are Deadman, Dopart, Inverse, Remutal, Smash, Worm. Where the fuck the things from Kuga was? Fangale, Zodiarts, and Orphanauts. Boy, some of those don't canonically exist anymore.
Right, it's so fucking... Okay, hold on. Wait, where's the
Right,
list?
because we had that discussion with
wait,
Wooly, where we're explaining to him how the Zodiarts enemy technically, legally, and canonically do not exist within this universe anymore, right? Which
wait,
is
what was
really
you said one from Kuga?
Yeah, the Grony.
Wait, so
Gronagi.
what are the can you just send me the list so I can just look at it, because I want to see I want to see if it
go
lines
back
up
to the
with...
Vice Stamp page. Go back to the Vice Stamp page and Google F Kaijin. And you should get it.
Yeah, Kaijin stamps. List of Kaijin stamps. Oh, okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay, so...
Yeah.
What the fuck? Gorongi? The fuck?
Yeah. Right? Like a majority of these enemies legitimately do not exist within the Kamen Rider verse anymore.
Kuga, okay.
Because they're actually super dead and they don't exist anymore, which is insane.
The implications of the Inves means that the fucking Helheim Forest is still there, which I guess is still kind of implied by the continuation of the stories from Gaim with Bravo and Greedon, but is the Fangire still alive? I don't think they're alive by the end of...
Don't remember Fangirl. I know Smash doesn't exist anymore. Because that universe got rewritten.
Oh, that's the other thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the Smash can't exist because the fucking world gets, multiverse theory gets fucking fused. Oh,
right?
Jesus.
They chose, somebody's actually, the worst representation. Like, they had 23 enemies, if you think about it, to choose from. And they chose the ones that creates a lot of continuity, which, by the way, we should always mention that continuity in Kamen Rider is irrelevant, right? I was in I was on a site where I read it, right? Right, and someone was trying to complain about continuity within Sentai and Kamen Rider. And I keep bringing up the fact that they have literally gone record said that, none of that shit matters. It's whoever's writing the season determines what's canon or not.
Is whatever.
Right, but the person who I was subbing to and discussing with kept being on this, keep bringing up the thing, but in this season, I was like, yeah, that's what that writer chose.
And that's
I literally just said it. I literally just told you. It's whatever who's writing the season determines.
Yeah, okay, hold on. This is also... So, going through it, I was like, I wonder whether this lines up directly to Revice's, Vice stamps. And the answer is no, it doesn't. Because Vice's... If you think about the ones that feed into the Barrett Rex, it's double... fucking...
Okay, we have that.
It's double Deno...
Yeah.
Decade... No, not Decade. Sorry, double... I'm looking at it now. It's Kuga... No, wait, is it Kuga or Agito? For the lion one.
It's Kuga.
Okay, so it's Kuga...
Yeah, we have that.
Alright.
In the Kaijin stamp.
So we've got... there's a Kuga one. There's Fies, that makes sense.
Okay, we have that.
The fucking... But then we get to... once we get to the Roid Mude, right? That's Drive. There's no stamp for Drive.
Yep, no Drive stamp.
There's the Worm, which is Kabuto, which... Really, honestly, jury's out on whether or not the one that Vale has is Kabuto. As Kabuto, or just Kabuto, we found a beetle on the ground.
Yeah.
But either way, not the same, not one of Revice's forms for, the goddamn Barrett Rex. Then it goes into, fucking Kiva, which, with the Fangire, fine, alright, we had that one. Zodiarcs for Forze, Orphanok for Fies, okay. Dopont for Double, okay. Inves for Gaim, okay. And then Deadman, I guess for Revice himself, which, boy, that feels like a circle jerk. But that still leaves off, and build, we know that there's going to be a build one happening. But that leaves off the ZO form. Did he have an O's form?
No, we don't have O's yet, I believe.
It doesn't have the Xaid form.
Yeah.
It doesn't include the It doesn't include. Well, let me put it this way: it doesn't include a monster from Zeo. It doesn't include a monster from Xaid, and it doesn't include a monster from Deno.
Yeah.
So it's like this doesn't even match up like thematically.
Yeah,
so I don't,
within the main series,
it actually because of the inclusion of the ones that they chose. So if they had chosen. Also, some of the ones that they chose instead are, like we said, some of the more problematic ones. The worms? Really? From Kabuto? Those are fucking insane. Smash? From Build? That... I mean, sure, okay, that one was already included. But Roid Mudes? That can't fucking... I don't think those exist by the end of, fucking Drive. It's... Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking insane choices.
It's just a weird inclusion of things that they chose to be represented for this Oblivion
and they're all
stamp.
over the place, and they don't match up to the stuff that, like... It doesn't even make sense for, like, them to... It would have made sense if they were just the ones that Revice...
Yeah, like hey,
Kamen
like in the
face.
background while George was getting the DNA of these Kamen Rider, wherever the guy's name was, he was in the background, right? While George was in the background, while George was in the background stealing people's DNA, this guy was in the sewers stealing these monster DNA.
Yeah, getting all the monster guts. Yeah,
right. Yeah. What makes sense? But the fact that there's such a weird inclusion for these.
Yeah.
Right. Oh yeah, Sogo. It's oh boy. Hey, that's the character.
Ueshima Shogo, not Sogo.
Oh.
I had to really stop myself. I was like, whoa, wait a bit. What is this? And it's like, no. It's fucking Shogo instead of... It's also not the same as the fucking creepy basement family, which is fucking Ushijima, I think?
Yeah, Ushijima.
Fuck. Yeah. So it's all fucked. It's all fucked. It's all kinds of fucked.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, back to the fucking
hey, everyone transforms. Hey, they still got the Axel suit, and they're like, oh boy, we can use the suit again.
Oh man! Also, speaking of, they still have the suit. The Snake Orphanox suit, not looking too good. If you look at some of those scenes, it looks like it is falling apart. Like they have not kept that thing in good condition over the years.
Yeah, like a lot of those suits after a while just gets... The fact that they still have suits for a lot of these things are actually insane if you think about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was something where I was like, I don't know why it would have surprised me, and like that it wasn't.
I mean, it makes sense for
like that they wouldn't have made a new suit, like, but it was like, boy, that looks like you have left it in a closet for the last fucking 15
right? Yeah, because they always
years,
keep the grunt enemy suits, because they like, oh boy, those grunt enemy suits are easy recyclable for whenever we do our stupid crossover movies, and we gotta put a lot of grunts. But in fact, they just still have the Snake Orphanox suit laying around me. It's like, that was just a character of the week guy, you know, right? Like, right? They just kept his suits. Good thing they kept his suits around, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, and then he chooses to just die because he's like, hey, you know what? You seem sad. Ultimate simp move. Hey, you know what? You're mad about your ex-boyfriend. Here, go ahead, kill me, please.
Yeah, for making his own bad decision, you know.
Wow, right? What a beta move. I mean, come on. I can't believe it. Anyway, so now that she gets completed, she turns to Oblivion. Oblivion is kind of an okay monster design, but it's like it's intentionally busy because it's got it's all the fucking parts slapped together.
Right. It's once again they just gave it to an intern like, hey, here's 10 monster suit. Figure out how to make all this into a thing. That's your. Hey, you're not leaving this Hey, we're locking you in the costume closet and we're not letting you out until you come out with something new. Yeah, that's right. You need to figure this out.
Yeah.
And of course, due to the fact that this enemy is obviously too strong, they get their ass kicked easily, right?
Yes, but also the enemy is not so strong that they can't just beat it with the fucking with the fucking eagle vice stamp. I understood it for thematic reasons, but it was like, do you guys just not want to use... Did you lose... Do you only have... Boy, this is just like Saber again. Do you only have one copy of this transformation device, and you had to use it to repaint it for this fucking, like, scene? Because this seems like a real good time to use the Barrett Rex, like Volcano Barrett Rex stamp. Like,
to show that our stamp is better than your cheap imitation stamp, right?
Yeah.
Thematically, that would have been a way more better. But I guess because they got Axel, like, oh boy, hey, we're already on this double train, we might as well go all out.
Because George was such a fucking fanboy. He's like, hey, listen, I don't care if you died. I want you to look cool next to this other one, and that'll totally work.
Next to my idol, because I gotta get the pics of this for the gram later, right?
Yeah.
Right. And I just love how they're just standing there the entire time. All right.
I mean, hey, he's world star.
Mm-hmm. Right. It's like George's like, look, I'm only gonna get opportunity to get this shot, right? We can't afford to get returning Kamen Rider actors in the main series, so that costs too much. Right, we gotta get it now in this mini-series that some other company paid for us to make, so we just use as a write-off to get the actor back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I forgot how strong Axel was. Because it's been such a long time.
Because this whole thing with the trial mode is just he goes super fucking fast.
Yeah, it's when he literally it's when he literally takes off his limiters and everything. It says,
and he just beats Shadow Leaf whatever fucking style beats the. He really fucking hit her too. The other thing about this that I realized is like, boy, they really chose a great time to end this. They perfectly ended the scene where 3 dudes beat the shit out of a woman for her lost love. Mm-hmm. Like to be an episode that airs during Women's History Month. Like they could not wrap this up in time before February ended, so it just crossed over, and so the final episode lands, and it's 3 dudes beating the shit out of a woman. Mind you, a woman that's quite clearly evil and crazy, but still,
who at a certain point did not take her fiance dying in a healthy manner.
Oh, 100%. This is the
also, by the way,
I
forgot to mention this. Like, there was a shot where we see her when she continues to research. She's in his lab, and I was like, boy, there really is no security at Phoenix whatsoever. For the fact that someone could just walk in there with a lab coat and said, oh, yes, I'm here to take over the project now. I am definitely the replacement that was hired after the last person died.
I mean, I guess at first, like, I guess it kind of makes sense that, like, family members might have some permissions to, like, come visit them. But, like, she just walked in on when he died and then immediately turned to, I'm going to steal this data and maybe make my own lab? Because it seems like, because it wasn't a Phoenix lab that, like, she was doing the research in. It was the lab that George found.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So that means that she still saw her husband die of overwork, which, first of all, that was really abrupt. Also, if he was really dying, do CPR, call 911, do something, but don't just immediately go, well, time to murder, because that's not the answer. It's just not a good move. But instead she goes, nope, I must steal his research and use it to fight back because I really hate this dude, George. George did nothing wrong here. Let's be very clear. Aside from the possibility that he was fucking what's it called? Nepotism, like a nepotism hire, like because his dad worked with Phoenix before. Doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that it's his fault that his fucking research was better. Like
also,
if his research was
George
better,
was not the one that was going after things that doesn't exist anymore. DNA, right? Your friend is the one that's like, actually, boy, I'm gonna go look for the DNA sequence of
Jesus.
3
also
things that
I mean, if
anymore.
you think about what it means for, right? If they're saying that maybe that's the reason why they picked George's research, because his stuff didn't actually require him to extract shit from the other Kamen Riders, and so it didn't fucking matter. It's just thematic, because just as I was thinking about it, it wouldn't work for some of these Kamen Riders because some of them are dead, gone, or Jesus. Gaim can't be a fucking can't get absorbed. Can't get an extract from Gaim. That doesn't work.
God's not gonna give us his blood. Right?
Yeah. Fuck. Like, oh Jesus Christ. Den-O doesn't.
Den-O is just a multiverse traveler at this point, and only shows up whenever we totally can afford to get him back.
Yeah. boy, it really does not make sense for this to the fucking decade one. Don't even get me started on that shit. Fuck, like it's all over the place. It's just ridiculous. Like, but anyway, that's the fucking thing. It ends with once again sad boy Hiromi.
Hiromi still believes in her, you know, right?
Look, yeah, like a fool.
Look, don't worry. Look, for Hiromi would never misplace his trust in anyone. Hiromi is a good judge of character.
Hiromi has a spotless track record of putting his fucking goddamn like trust into people that he should put his trust into and never being betrayed.
Yeah, right. Nothing bad will ever happen to Hiromi, you know, right?
Yeah. Boy. And then that fucking moment with George where he says that he's going to go back and tell his fucking Kamen Riders about, like, they're going to go back and tell their friends about them. What? Why? Why are you... don't... No, this can't exist. This multiverse is too big. Jesus.
Yes.
And then George... And then they're like, too bad about the Oblivion Vice stamp. And George just... He also kind of misses his mark of looking at the camera, and he looks a little bit off to the, like, left. Like, extra, or to the right, I guess. Stage left, he looks.
Right.
Like, and it's like... Of course, like, the minute he did that, I'm like... I don't know if you're going to be the one that turns into Kamen Rider Oblivion.
Right.
Or...
What's the deal with this Oblivion? Is it gonna come back? You know?
It feels like it's gotta come back.
Right. Because, that's the weird thing, like, about the Oblivion Vice. Is it gonna come back or not? Right? Because they definitely repainted it. They're like, oh, boy, check it out. Here's our repaint of a toy, you know, right?
Yeah.
This cost us like $1, like $3 of a spray can. We can't let that of a black spray can. We can't let that go to waste, you know? We gotta put this in the main series now. At some point, right? Boy, hey, do you think it's gonna, like, I hope this is not like the fucking, what was that book in the Saber movie? The Brave Dragon? Not Brave Dragon,
when he combined all of them?
Yeah. Fuck, what was it? Emotional Dragon?
Yeah, Emotional Dragon.
I hope it's not like that way. They just wait till the last episode, like, oh, fuck, hey, I remember this book. Hey, check it out. I got the Emotional Dragon book I can use that existed this entire time.
I don't know why they would... Oh, God. I mean, they're clearly trying to imply that this, like, let this fit into the continuity, but it really fucks with it that they are, like... This is a really difficult one to, like, force in. I don't know if it's better that, like... Like, the thing is, this is good, and as I said... Based off of what's being shown in Revice now, it doesn't feel like anybody who misses it is, like, missing out on any, like, literally, like, plot necessity, like, information. They are not losing any... There's extra, like, you get extra context if you watch this, but, like, you're not losing any, like, necessary canon.
Right. I mean, like, you might be confused when they bring out the Oblivion Vice and be like, oh, where that Vice comes up. Yeah, right. You might get confused on that, right? But you really don't have to watch this supplemental media to understand the context of everything within the main show. It's because, like I said, this is just like his own thing.
But the fucking but this fucking choice to make just I would rather it be I'd almost rather it be like because the thing about I'd almost rather it be like the Book of Logos like supplemental shit where it was it was necessary canon that was missing from the show that should have been included, but because it was canon and like necessary, it fit to a very clear point in the story, versus this where it's like, this shouldn't exist. This shouldn't exist. This can't, like, this doesn't make any sense, but fine, fuck it. You want to say that Iki just had, like, 1 very bad day? Like, okay, cool. This is
Boy,
Iki's
hey, well, what a
Iki and
rough week for
Hiromi's
Hiromi.
like crazy adventure.
You know, yeah, right.
Yeah,
Hiromi has two really
he
bad,
gets fucking
bad days back
he
to
gets
back.
fucking killed right after Heartbreak. Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, right after getting rejected.
So yeah, that's
Right
it,
after
and
finding
we'll
out
have
the
to
girl he likes
see,
turns out to be a serial killer.
and we'll have to see where things go with this shit because
Yeah.
next
Boy,
we're going back in time to Vale's backstory. Thank God.
Right. Or by the time this gets we already would have been back in time, I think. I guess. Depending on the upload schedule for these. But yeah, hey. Boy, like I said, George just fucking stealing this series like the funniest thing. He's like, yeah, look, I'm gonna use this. No, he's like, George is like, no one's using this right now, and like, only, if you think about it, only 3 people know about this, and one of them, no, 4 people know about this. One of them is dead. One of them is dead. One of them is in jail. The other one's a police officer who's never gonna bother, and I just have this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, exactly. Right.
Yep. Okay. All right. Now you're back.
Yeah, like I was saying, right? Yeah. I was always here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, right? It's like how funny George just steals the data, right? Because you think about it, only 4 people really knows about this data, right? Right? About the Oblivion Vice step. Like, one of them is dead. One of them's in jail.
Yeah.
Right?
One of them is Iki.
Yeah, so George is
I
like,
guess
hey,
that makes...
I'm just gonna take this. No one can stop me what I do with this data. You know, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, what a wacky ending too. It's like I really enjoyed this miniseries, right? Because it just doesn't, right? Because it actually kind of makes sense of Kamen Rider lore, like say, hey, here's the Kamen Rider verse and everything, but at the same time, it's also very weird, right? Yeah, but it's like this as a supplemental extra material has definitely been better than the SEWER ones, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, at least it, like, again, it might be a headache just for people trying to keep track of when it's supposed to be, but at least it was fucking entertaining, and, like, you know, you felt like you got something out of it.
Yeah. Like, it just definitely does really feel like a fun character side journey, you know, right? Like, hey, here you go, here's a, like, here's a thing that they did, you know, right? That they did for fun.
Yeah. Hey. Oh, good. I'm glad that it is fucking. I'm glad that it exists. I just wish it like was better streamlined into the overall canon.
All right. I guess that's it for this miniseries. You know, boy, I can't wait to talk about all these goddamn supplemental Revice material we have to go through. And we have to go through now because they're really going out their way to announce these supplemental material. Right.
Yeah. It's
right, because they haven't even announced how many episodes the Veil stuff is gonna be at this point.
Well,
they just said.
The Veil stuff is on. Boy, the problem is they have. Well, see, I don't see. The Dear Gaga whatever.
Yeah. Well, we know that's gonna be at least 2 episodes. They said that. That's gonna be 2 episodes.
Well, see, the thing for me is, we know that the Veil one is streaming on the, like, TTFC, Tokusatsu, Toei Tokusatsu fan club, whatever shit. But we don't actually know if that's where the Dear God... Like, if we knew that, then we could know, like, okay, well, they can only go so long with it before they, put it onto...
Because I don't think until they have to, like... When the Revice... Because we know that the Dear Gaga stuff is going to be on Revice Volume 1 Blu-ray, but I don't think they announced a release date for that yet.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Veil's going to be... I mean, if they did 5 for Mystery, I feel like they'd be remiss to do, especially with the tone that they're
next
setting
month,
for...
apparently, the Volume 1 is out next month. So I guess sometimes by then.
Okay,
boy, that's an expensive Blu-ray. That is 5 digits right there.
Oh, that's too many digits.
I'm sorry, 5 digits in yen, not 5 digits in USD.
I mean, 5 digits in yen is still 100 some odd bucks.
Yep.
Or some hundred.
Oh boy, you should probably double that.
Oh, well, okay. What's the...
The
I mean,
first
what's the
digit
yen?
is a 2. I'll let you
Oh,
know
okay,
right.
so, alright, so 200 some odd dollars for one fucking volume of a goddamn... Jesus Christ, Japan.
For 6 episodes. For 16 episodes. Alright. Alright, that's it. We're done. Alright.
Yep, there we
Alright,
go.
hey, maybe William is back in the
Hey,
veil
everybody,
stuff.
pray for William.
Yeah.
Pray for William.
Yeah, alright.
Thoughts and
That's
prayers for William.
it. Alright, coronavirus is still a thing. Wash your hands, wear a mask, get your shots. The booster's a thing now. Okay, thanks, bye.
Uh,